I was thinking about, I was thinking about going out tonight, but it's actually kind of late and it's cold. I gotta go to my storage and get out some proper shoes because your girl moving. This conversation about like gold diggers, flexers, users is interesting because somebody like myself that I actually want a solid relationship. It's been hard because I'm trying to like navigate this energy that's currently on the planet where people are free and not that we were restricted before, but they're just so freely so freely so freely just giving themselves to others. Women are coming at men in the sense of, let me see how much I can get from him. Men flexing their money because they want to sleep with a woman. And then what happens is, because of these toxic people are having children together, hurt people hurt people. So these hurt children come up hurt and they end up hurting other people. So the cycle just keeps repeating over and over and over again. And so when we actually notice that and see like, oh, how we treat one another is going to affect the lifestyle we live, the energy we possess, the balance that's being brought into our lives. Once we start to see that how we interact with one another is based off of that, we got to change. And I just came across a brother not too long ago on YouTube that was talking about like women actually requesting certain things from men. And I'm not proud of this at all, but I have to be transparent. I've dealt with somebody for almost a year now. Now mind you, it wasn't a complete solid year, but a complete year. And because I didn't ask for anything, I didn't receive anything. But when I tell you, these girls that are intentionally using men, they get whatever they want. They get the trips, they get the materials, they get security, protection, they get all these things. I mean, it might not be the best. You said ands? What are you saying? Yeah, like really, some of these relationships out here are based off of how a woman using a man and a man using a woman. Love and sex are connected. So the man controls the relationship, the woman controls intercourse, the nourishing part, the nourishment, the balance, the feminine energy, right? So when we come together, it's supposed to be in balance, but because we're out of balance already, when we come together, it's just nonsense. Like, just coming together just to sleep with one another. Like, yeah, the passion is there. Like Usher say, that's what it's made for. Luckily, the Creator, the Most High God, designed us to be able to enjoy intercourse. Because some animals out here, all they can do is procreate. That's all they can do. The act is just procreation. It's not pleasure in it. But we get to experience pleasure. Now, mind you, how the Creator designed stuff, if you mess up and you go out here being promiscuous, you go out here trying to harm people sexually and stuff like that, God will put a stop to it. That wand ain't gonna work no more. That clam is gonna be dry and no pearls in it. So that's what ends up happening when you go down the wrong path. But the positive path is, okay, I actually want to build something with this person. I actually want to create stability and have a kingdom spouse, have a kingdom marriage, have, the design of the divine. But because people be so off kilter with it and be trying to use one another and be so much in their ego, it becomes crazy. Because I mean, when you really think about what God is love, God is purity, God is strength, God is handsome, God is beautiful, God is wisdom, God is all these things. So the opposite of that is the negative. Like, why would you want to even be a part of that? You're playing for the losing team. I'm gonna say that forever. You're playing for the losing team. But where I get frustrated is, like, I try to do the right thing, you know, have standards about myself, operate in a certain fashion. But when I tell you, the girls that's out here running amok, hold on, it's confused. I feel I'm being used. Should I stay with him or should I leave? I mean, I feel like at this point, you as a woman, we gotta really like ask a man for certain things to see that he can care for us, because that positions us to understand if we're gonna carry his children. You know, some women decide not to carry children, but it'll position us to know that he'll care for us in that state. That's our most like vulnerable state, because we're not able to defend ourselves how we normally would without being pregnant. So I would start, you know, asking for certain things like, babe, like, let's, you know, go out and, you know, experience some time together, you know, to see exactly how that man would interact. Like, if that man is not treating you like a baby, why are you having his baby? That's how I feel about it. If that man is not treating you like a baby, why are you having his baby? So we as women have to stand in a certain fashion and position ourselves. And it doesn't have to be, well, oh, you got to do this for you to get some of this. No, it's nothing like that. It's to actually date with a purpose, to actually ask the questions, to understand how he regulates when he's angry, when he's sad, when he doesn't feel understood, so you can be able to maneuver in that relationship, because that's going to come. People glamorize relationships, but honestly, relationships is where you get to know your most authentic, deep down self. All those wounds you've tried to hide over how many years and repress, oh, that person's going to push all those buttons and bring it up. And you're going to pray that you have somebody that's understanding, so y'all can be able to work through and talk through those things. Because relationships, godly relationships, are supposed to be healing. And what is God? God is love. God is purity. God is joy. God is faithfulness. God is strong. God is beautiful. God is all these positive things. So it's interesting, because yesterday I had made a video where I felt like it was funny that people out here being wicked and evil to one another, and they think they hard. But you realize the opposite of God is the devil. And why would you want to play for the losing team? That's crazy. Why would you want to play for the losing team? So actually, men are supposed to be out here loving women. Women are supposed to be out here loving men, but we have to love them in a capacity of being their confidant, their partner, their spouse, versus being their mother. Because some of these guys got mother wounds or father wounds. There's some women that got father wounds, mother wounds. And because of that, they don't know how to interact with one another. So, ooh, it's cold. Oh, baby, mama is not going out tonight. I'm about to get these shoes out the back of this U-Haul and go about my business. OMGZ. Whew. Okay, I'm about to hop off this, y'all, for now. How I get out of here?